treated to a northern lights display. A solar storm could peak today, making the aurora borealis potentially visible to us here in Wisconsin and across much of the country. So the big question is, Gino, will we have clear skies and maybe a good look at some pretty cool stuff tonight?
I was just looking at some of the data, and sometimes what happens is we have this little energy shooting in out from the sun. Sometimes it can miss Earth, and right now, looking at the data, it doesn't seem like it's interacting with anything so far.
That's too bad.
Yeah, and typically what happens is when us media tend to hype this stuff up, it ends up not happening. Now, me living in Duluth and seeing a lot of the Northern Light shows, a lot of times what happens is that it's when you're least expecting it. That's when it happens. So sometimes, who knows? Go outside, take a look up north. Maybe you'll see it tonight. As for today, it was a beautiful day. We had lots of sunshine. That allowed us to warm up into the 50s for many of us, and we have the continued clear skies right now across northeast Wisconsin. And down to the south, some changes are heading in our way. You see a little bit of some light rain showers, a center of low pressure over the central plains. This system is going to be trying to make its way up to the northeast, but a very strong high pressure up towards Canada is going to be acting as a block and prevent this system from moving farther north. Now, it's going to be interesting because these two systems, a cold front that's moving down south from Canada, and this system right here moving up to the east and northeast, parts of the area will be interacted tomorrow from both systems, and you'll see that in the skycast. Here comes the cloud cover overnight tonight. Most of the rain will be staying down to the south, especially south of Highway 10. But as this system's lifting north, we got that cold front that's moving southward, and maybe a few flurries could be interacting in our Northwoods area, while down to the south, there's a few light rain showers. But this band of snow quickly erodes before it reaches Green Bay. That rainfall pretty much erodes later in the afternoon, and then we start to clear the skies out as we get towards Monday. So here's a closer look. The clouds increase by Sunday morning. You see a lot of that rainfall real down south towards Berlin, Marquette, and Green Lake counties, and then that pretty much starts to move southward. But as it does so, then our attention quickly takes a look to the north, where we could have a few of those light flurries. Not a big deal by any means. We're not going to be shoveling at all. 52 right now, winds out of the southwest at 8 miles per hour, and it's pretty nice outside. Our sunset is at 7:08 p.m. It is 52 in Mountain, 54 in Shawano. We've got 55 in Wapaka and 54 in Watoma, 50 in Fond du Lac. Winds are coming in out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but then they will be changing out of the northeast by tomorrow and will be breezy at times. That's going to pull in some of that cooler air for tomorrow's highs. 32 for an overnight low temperature, an increase in cloud cover, light winds out of the southwest, and then they change out of the northeast tomorrow. Could gust upwards of 25 miles per hour, high right around 44 degrees. An isolated sprinkle, but it's not going to be a washout by any means. Behind the system, we do drop down to near 40 degrees, and then gradually warming up into the 50s by the middle of the week with a chance of a few light rain showers. And then it does look like we do have a little bit of a cool down as we get towards the weekend.
But a really nice and needed dry spell for many of us here.
That's true. Absolutely.
Thanks, Gino.